Well played. There's a lot of chatter around your technique, batting technique, the stance here when you were brought up. So, what kind of changes did you make there, and what was the thought process behind it, behind your stance? And secondly, what was the conversation going around with Rohit Sharma during that very crucial partnership?
Well, this technique which I've got lately, it's not that I've changed over the time, but since last year, I wanted to have an upright stance where the bounce is a little bit more than expected, and based on that I worked with my coach and we developed this new technique, and it was kind of suiting me pretty well. And the way I grew up playing, it was very much that I predominantly had an upright stance, and I just was like, let's go back to my old technique and see how it paces up. So yeah, I backed myself, and then from there on I started the domestic. And then till now, I've been continuing with the same stance. And talking about the partnership, I think it was very crucial, as you rightly mentioned. And we were just saying that let's build the momentum towards us, because he was bowling amazingly, Hazelwood, and the ball was seaming in and out. It wasn't an easy wicket to bat on, especially at the start. So we just wanted to have an attacking approach at the start, but at the same time it wasn't easy to score runs. So we just decided to rotate the strike as much as possible and see to it that we come to a total where we feel that we can charge on the bowlers.
Shreyas, like at 17 for 2, it was a difficult phase. The wicket was doing a bit. If you can talk about how the wicket changed under lights, maybe as Cooper was there before you, he said the wicket change under lights here. So if you can talk about how the conditions change in the second innings.
I absolutely have no idea, because I was fielding far end of the square. So when you mentioned that the wicket changed, what was happening exactly?
I mean, it was easier to bat on in the second innings.
Yeah. But credit where it's due, I think they played brilliantly. The way they batted, they rotated their strike. I think it was superb performance, and Cooper, especially being a youngster coming in, showing so much maturity to finish off the game, that shows a lot of character. And he's someone I've seen even in the India A versus Australia A matches. He was charging on the bowlers and very selective in terms of which bowler to target. So credit where it's due.
Just back on the technique thing, do you feel that more upright stance helps you some of it in Australia, where the bounce is a little bit steeper?
Yes, absolutely. Even in Mumbai, when we play on red wickets, where the bounce is a little bit extra than expected, I think it helps with the upright stance. And yeah, you got to keep chopping and changing every now and then, because you don't play on the same wickets. Whatever the wicket demands, you've got to change your stance accordingly. And I think I've changed so many stances, I'm able to adapt anywhere at the moment.
You shared just about the one-day cricket itself, when we played a 3-match series here, and then there's a break, and then it's obviously domestic one-day cricket, but just to keep going in and out of that rhythm, I know you've done it for a while, what is the challenge that comes with it?
I personally feel there's no challenge. It's just about adapting to the conditions, and we keep training here and there, and also it's important that we maintain our intensity outside the field. We got to be match prepared, and when we step onto the field, at the back of the mind, you need to have that, scores, especially the confidence, that sort of confidence you get from domestic cricket. And lately, coming into this tournament, I played India A series matches as well. So that gave me immense boost coming here, and obviously you just got to back yourself in such crucial games where you know that you will be challenged by the best, and when the best are there, you've got to give your best. So I always love challenges, and I always like to take the bulls by the horn.
I'd just ask about, obviously you guys play so much cricket, Australia plays so much cricket, but to lose a series, does it still hurt? How much does it hurt? What's the message, what's the mood in the dressing rooms at the moment to be 2-0 down? I know it's a short series, but yeah.
It definitely hurts. I personally feel that the first game which we played, it wasn't that convincing, to be honest, because the rain played an important role and the benefit went to the Australia side. But that's one reason which I'm giving over here. But coming into this game, it was definitely a do or die for us, and we wanted to place our best foot forward. But losing 2 crucial wickets at the start and then to build up that innings, it takes a lot of efforts. And I personally feel the way Australian bowlers they bowled on such wicket, they had fair bit of advantage at the start and they utilized it pretty well.
Final question.
श्रेयस, ये साल अगर आप शुरुआत से देखें तो मतलब जो नागपुर ओडीआई हुआ था वहाँ से लेकर अभी तक अगर हम देखें तो बहुत सारी चीज़ें हुई हैं जिसमें अभी रिसेंटली आपको इंडिया ए की सीरीज भी रेड बॉल जो था उसको छोड़कर जाना पड़ा, लेकिन अगर हम यहाँ पर देखें तो ये जो सारी चीज़ें फॉलोअप रहा है पूरे साल का, आप जैसे सर ने पूछा कि उसको कितना इम्पैक्ट आपकी बैटिंग में होता है उन सारी चीज़ों से कि बाकी सारी चीज़ें उस ट्रैक पे नहीं है जब आप बॉडी के बैक प्रॉब्लम की वजह से छोड़कर जाना पड़ता है। कभी आपको इस बारे में भी है कि भाई नंबर 4 या नंबर 5 पे कहाँ आपकी बैटिंग होगी उस चीज़ को लेकर के भी आप खेल रहे हो नहीं खेल रहे हो उसको लेकर के भी कंफर्मेशन नहीं है। तो व्हाट वाज
किसमें कंफर्मेशन है सर?
दैट कि आप प्लेइंग 11 में हो या नहीं हो।
किसमें, कौन से फॉर्मेट में?
ओडीआई लाइक यू सेड नागपुर ओडीआई के बाद।
अच्छा, उसके बाद
यस वही वहां से लेकर अभी तक कुछ चीजें ऑन फील्ड कुछ चीजें ऑफ फील्ड, वही सारा जानना चाह रहा हूँ कि ये आपको राइट फ्रेम ऑफ माइंड में कैसे लगता है, बिकॉज उसके बाद चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी का हाई भी है, फिर गैप एंड देन ऑब्वियसली ये सीरीज है। सॉरी सवाल लंबा हो गया।
नहीं, बट अगर आप ऐसा देखा जाए तो मैं डोमेस्टिक सीजन से आया था वहाँ पर वो टूर्नामेंट में, एंड परफॉर्मेंस बहुत ही एक्सेप्शनल था उसमें, कुछ 300 का एवरेज था। तो जैसे कि मैंने कहा कि जब आप डोमेस्टिक खेलते हो एक तरीके का आपको बहुत कॉन्फिडेंस भी मिलता है जब भी आप आते हो इंटरनेशनल सर्किट में, क्योंकि रन्स है आपके पीछे, एंड ऑब्वियसली एक्सपेक्टेशन तो रहता ही है कि आप खेलेंगे 100%, बट वो थोड़ा सा हेल्टर स्केल्टर हो गया था। एंड वो अभी देखो मेरे हाथ में नहीं है, जो कुछ भी है मैं ग्राउंड में जाऊंगा, परफॉर्मेंस मेरे हाथ में, एंड डेफिनेटली बाय गॉड्स ग्रेस मुझे वो अपॉर्चुनिटी मिला एंड मैंने मैक्सिमाइज किया वो अपॉर्चुनिटी का। एंड उसके बाद तो कंटिन्यूसली मैं खेलते रहा, चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी, फिर आईपीएल में, एंड देन जब मैं रेड बॉल में आया तो मुझे पता चला कि ये जब भी मैं थोड़े ओवर्स के से ज़्यादा मैं जब भी फील्डिंग करता हूँ ग्राउंड में तो वो जो मेरा इंटेंसिटी रहता है वो डाउन हो जाता है, और इंटरनेशनल लेवल पे जो इंटेंसिटी मेंटेन करना पड़ता है वो तो मैच नहीं होगा, वो मुझे पता चल गया था। तो उस हिसाब से मैंने वो डिसीजन लिया एंड मैंने मेरा मैसेज कन्वे किया। बट जैसे कि ओडीआई में आपको पता है कि अगले दिन रेस्ट मिलेगा एंड रिकवर कर सकते हो आप, तो बेस्ड ऑन दैट आई टुक दैट।